Hello, welcome to my channel. Thank you for joining me tonight. We are going to be drawing with pencil, paper, and imagination. I'm going to draw my square on my square on my paper here. Let me know if anyone can hear me. I'm not sure what I'll draw tonight. Normally I'll draw a mermaid, sometimes something colorful. So we are going to have to see. It's going to be something colorful. Whoa, hey, found myself. Till I figure it out, I'm going to put this beautiful picture here. This is something my friend colored in. I thought it was beautiful. Hopefully, everybody will be just as excited as I am to see what I draw because it's going to be a surprise even to me. It's funny because I can't even wait to see what it's going to be. So we'll just go ahead and begin here. Not too bright. Don't mind my bells. They keep me awake. Right. I'm improvising tonight because my art table is full of supplies. So I'm just using a little round stool. And this is my art table tonight. And I think this is going to be my inspiration. And I do love color. So this is going to be like a pencil drawing. And I'm sure I'm going to add a little color later. It's not this one, but it's going to be similar. Like I said, everyone needs inspiration. Here's our blank canvas. And we'll begin. And let me know if anybody likes to draw or if you have any art skills of your own that you'd like to share. There's all different kinds of art skills. There's cooking, floral. I love working with flowers, actually. I think flower arrangement is just so therapeutic. At least it can be for me. So gardening is something that I really enjoy. I think that drawing is a great way to relax and relieve some stress. As long as you're drawing something you really enjoy. And and don't worry about it. You just do your own thing. If you think about it too much, probably not going to like it. You just kind of got to go for it and see what happens. And just remember, art is interpretive. So it can be anything you want it to be. I always hope for a nice outcome. However, even the greatest artists don't always have the best outcomes, even though we'd like to. Hey, Sean Butcher. Hello, hello. Thank you for joining. And you draw all the time. That's awesome. I'm happy to see that. In high school, you took every art class they had to offer, and you're just not very good with faces. Faces are challenging. And thank you for joining me. I really appreciate it and your contribution here. Faces are probably one of the most challenging things that anyone can draw, really. And personally, I've always been fascinated with faces and kind of looking into the soul. I don't know. It's kind of like I always usually draw eyes. Are you very good with eyes, Sean, or is that another challenging thing for you? And just remember too, Sean, anime eyes, not really. Anime eyes are fun, right? I've just been starting anime eyes, and it's funny because I'm good at realistic eyes, but when I try to do anime eyes, it seems like I really suck. But it is definitely fun, and you get a really good result really quickly, I believe. Do you have a favorite anime character? I just drew one last night, although I'm not very good at pronouncing this particular character's name. You can certainly find it on my channel, my live stream yesterday. Character, no, I just like drawing Naruto characters. Oh, I'd be excited to see what you can draw there. Naruto characters, it sounds fun. And what do Naruto characters do? Oh, Venom from Marvel? Oh my gosh. That is one of my favorite characters, actually. Very cool. And he's one of the funniest characters and most entertaining. And I like how he eats heads. Do you do a realistic Venom or do you do a like more of a character? character, like cartoonish. Sometimes I have trouble with lips. They wind up getting really big and they overtake the face because I'm focusing too much on one part. And it's easy to oops, that's the wrong pencil. It's easy to over focus sometimes. And you focus too hard on the details, and then you can lose the overall concept that you started with in the beginning. Like for instance, if I start on an eye or the lips and I make them too big, it's because I'm overthinking that one part. And then that part becomes the biggest part of the face or of the drawing sometimes. Let me get my little eraser out here. And Sean, you draw the comic version. Very cool. How long have you been drawing? I'm gonna need my brush. I'm not sure. I left my brush in the other room. I will be right back. Got to get those erase marks. All right. Luckily, that room wasn't too far away. Okay. Sometimes with the brushing, it'll push the pencil around and it'll give you shading where you don't want it. You will also have to be careful with that. Let's see, Sean, since you were in the ninth grade back in 2002 or three, very awesome. That's a lot of years. Bet you're better than you think you are. But technically, Venom is a face. So you can't be that bad at it, right? Faces can be people faces, elf faces, character faces. There's so many different kinds. You just really can't categorize it into just one. Just one, you know? You really got to think about your gift. Now, this is just it's not a pencil, it's oh, I forgot what you call this thing. It's like a blending stick. Which I love because blending sticks give you a lot of blending without having to draw too much. My little table doesn't have a lot of room, unfortunately, because, like I said, I'm using a stool for my table. Just beautifully blending. I'll probably wind up erasing some of the lips so I can get that color in there. Blending utensils, yes. Hi, Tony. Thanks for joining. Very cool. Yes, thank you. Very cool is a great compliment. I said, I never know what I'm going to draw. I don't have enough time to plan things out. I just do them and see what happens. I kind of just look around and I like, oh, hey, I think I'm going to do this. And it's a spur of the moment kind of thing. Although when I do plan things out, they're really, really fun and beautiful. And I love to paint. Anyone like to paint? I use oils, acrylics, and watercolor. I think anime is one of the most popular things to draw right now. I just watched The Last Airbender yesterday. It's one of my favorite shows. I like the earth bending, water bending, that kind of thing. So, as far as faces go, I would have to say that generally you can just do the impression of a face without actually having to do the face itself. In detail. You don't have to do it in detail, I guess is what I'm trying to say. You just have to make it look like that. And then your eye will naturally create what it wants to see. So if it looks kind of like a face, your eyes are going to make it into a face. And its shapes, right, Sean? Isn't like when you draw Venom, it's kind of like mostly shapes. But then you put the shapes all together and it makes your art, it makes your character. I really, really love when I can draw something that comes together. th- Like right now, you know, at first it always looks like kind of crappy, and then all of a sudden everything comes together in the end, and you have a beautiful picture. I have something. Get a chin over here. Another thing too is I was told that, and I find it to be true myself, that when you draw a face, the women, the further their you should have like an eyeball distance, an eye distance between the nose and the mouth. You don't want it too close or too far away. But kind of about a similar shape for realism. This is kind of like more semi-realism, I would say. Okay. I screwed up on her teeth, but that's all right. Great thing about drawing, you can erase. So Sean, how many Venoms have you drawn, and do you draw other characters to go along with that one? Sometimes when you start drawing one character, you start getting to more. mm, Now I have three teeth in there instead of two. I just want a simple hint of teeth. Not too crazy. And we'll use our blending tool, kind of smudge it in nice, nice and pretty. I think I like drawing faces. I've been drawing faces for years. I just find them fascinating and beautiful. And characters are another really fun way to draw. Sean, yeah. Sean, do you have your own YouTube channel by chance? And do you stream live? I'm not sure. Maybe I should get this a little closer. It looks like it might be hard to see. I'll bring it in just a little bit. See how that does. Let me know if you can see it any better. It looks like I froze. Did I freeze? Looks like I froze up. Oh, I hate when that happens. Like my hands here moving around. Mm, come on. Why does this do this to me? Can anyone hear me? Might just be that my camera's stuck. Well, I am here. I'm not sure what's causing this to stick. Maybe I hit a pause button. I'm afraid to hit anything else. Oh, come on, come back. Oh, man. I'm not sure why this does that. Yeah, it looks like it's pretty stuck. If I can get it back here, I'm not sure how. This happened before, and I'm not sure exactly why. I don't want to have to start over again, but I might have to. Hmm. Okay. I'm not sure how. Okay. Well, I'm going to have to kind of, I don't want to start over. It says I'm still going. Hmm. Oh, that's wonderful. Does anyone know how to fix a frozen drawing? I think I'll have to just stop and start it again. That's going to suck. All right. And try this again. I'm going to stop and then start over because for some reason my camera is frozen. And I cannot figure out why. I'll bump something or not. All right. Well, I'll be back in a minute. Sorry about that. Hmm. Well, please come back and join me.